What's good, people? This is SimFBallCritic, and as you can see, man, I'm playing some Madden 13. Right now, we're at halftime. I'm playing my offline CCM, controlling the Steelers. We're in Week 5, just to bring you up to speed, to let you know what I'm doing. But I thought I would bring this to you live, man, and the reason being is it will kind of validate the point I would make in this video. Try not to keep this video too long, man. I just was thinking about it as I was reading through some of the forums and some of the tweets that I'm getting and things of that nature. I thought I would just bring, a quick commentary to you guys to address something that I'm seeing. Now, basically, what I'm seeing out there, man, is, guys are seeing things that others are not seeing in the game. They're discussing things that are showing up in the game, and somebody else will reply back saying, "Hey, I haven't seen that. I don't believe you." Da 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 da. And basically, it brings me to this. It's exactly that. As we play Madden, that's funny right there. After the play stuff, it's still funny to me, even though I understand why it's happening. This is a year 1 implementation with the physics, and you're going to see some weird things at times, but it's still funny to see. But anyway, to get back on track, basically, you will see different things when you play these games. We're all are going to have different Sean McCoy. All right, we all are going to have different experiences when we play these games. We're going to see things that others don't see, or we may see things late. We may not see them until after the fact, or we might even see them beforehand. You understand what I'm saying? And one of the main issues I noticed today, guys sent me tweets in regards to, what seems to be a super linebacker. And I have to admit, the play that I saw, the video that I saw, definitely looks like super linebacker was present. But it leads me to this. Since that was a good cut by McCoy right there. But since I've been playing the game, I haven't seen any super linebacker. Not once. I have yet to see it. And I've been playing this game for 2 weeks now. But what does that mean? Does that mean that it's not in the game? No, I can't rightfully say that. Because like I said, the video I saw today definitely looks like what could be a super linebacker. But what it does mean to me is it lets me know that this is not happening on a consistent basis. So, that bears watching. I'm definitely going to mention that to the developers and say, hey, I've seen evidence in the video, but I don't see it. So is that something that's, it might happen from time to time, or what? Also, is it based on the difficulty set? I don't know. Me myself, I play on all pro. And I'm going to pause for a moment here. I want to look and see what happened there in the secondary. It looked like something, it was like a hiccup step for a second. Okay, nah. Let's look at it in fast speed, regular speed, I guess. Okay, see, it's just the way he's moving. Now let me mention this real quick. There's some things that are glaring issues in this game that I think we all can agree to. And I think that would be like player movement. That's one of my areas, and you guys already know that. But something like that, I think we all can agree. Whether we think it looks good or not, I think we all can agree that they don't move like actual people or NFL players. But I don't think what is so clear-cut or black and white is the fact that you could say, oh, it looks terrible, and you can try to convince somebody else that it does. That, to me, is a matter of opinion. Oof. See, like that right there. The way he moved to the left. See, that kind of stuff, man, it has to go. It has to go. But like I said, there's no way I could tell somebody or make somebody just outright believe that it's ugly. Because that's my opinion. I think it looks bad. Somebody else might say, oh, it's not that bad. And I would have to respect that and let them have that. But at the end of the day, like I said, I think we all can agree that it doesn't look like real people or real player movements. All right, so let me just get back to what I was saying about the super linebackers, and then I'll go ahead and cut this video short. Again, to me, what's causing that? Is it a difficulty level? Like I said, I play on all pro. And even when I adjust sliders, I still keep everything balanced as far as the human and the CPU. That's just my preference. Whereas we know if you put it on all Madden, ridiculousness starts to happen. That's in any game, any sports game. I mean, look at NBA 2K12. Put it on Hall of Fame and let me know if you're seeing realistic things. No, it's not going to happen. That's not an excuse. I, for one, I'm a big advocate on saying these developers need to find ways to make the game more challenging without cheating. It's not fair for the computer to try to cheat you because, it's programmed to do that. It should be programmed to play smarter, play more, of a strategic style to make you have to play a strategic style to beat the computer. That's what a higher difficulty level should be. But, all of these games have a problem with that, and I'm waiting for the day that they don't. Like, right there, see the physics sometimes, it gets a little wonky. We all know that. You're going to get that. Every game I've ever played that tried to implement physics the first time, first go around, that's what it looked like. Backbreaker was the same, NHL was the same, FIFA was the same. But yeah, man, as far as the difficulty, yeah. These companies have to find a way to translate the difficulty a little better. But that's my question, to go ahead and wrap this up. That would be my question. Question number one, when I saw that, I asked myself, okay, how often is this happening? Is it a consistent basis? If it is, then we know that's a problem. If it's happening every now and then it's probably a problem within the programming where they cleaned it up, but it's not all the way out. And then, number two, I would ask myself, is it because of the difficulty level? Because like I said, you put it on all Madden, you're forcing it to do things unnaturally. Like if the computer is saying, intercept this ball, then it's going to trigger that animation, and regardless of player position or what have you, it will trigger that animation. So those are just things that you need to consider, man. Everyone's experience will be different. So don't beat each other up about what you're seeing and what you're not seeing, because, like I said, simply put, you may not have seen it yet, where someone look at this, man, where someone else may have seen it. So that's all I'm really gonna say, man. I know I'm babbling a little bit. The live commentary is definitely a lot different because I'm just rambling, don't really have my thoughts together. But just let me know what you guys think about that. How do you? It's not about whether the game is good or not. I'm just saying, how do you feel about, people judging? See, like right there, this is perfect way to end this video. And I tried to do that, believe it or not. I wanted that to happen. So let's go back and take a look at it. I couldn't have ended this video on a more perfect note. Let's see. I think that was Roll that got that one, right? Now, look at this. Now, you guys tell me, is this a super linebacker? Is that a super linebacker? That's the question I'm asking. Man, the player movement, come on, I agree with you guys, man. It's still not quite there, man. I'm hoping they can get that fixed going forward. But look at this. Would you consider this to be a super linebacker? This is my point, and I'm going to give you my opinion. This, to me, is nowhere close to a super linebacker. And this, again, is proof that it's not happening when I play. This is nowhere close to what we saw in that video. And I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but this validates my point. Things that are happening in some guys' games are not happening in everyone else's games for various reasons. We don't know. All right, so on that note, I'll go ahead and wrap this up. You guys let me know what you think.